And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. They slipped a bit, still in the top 10 though.
Seeing where the Wizards are, they're happy with how they've played as of late. This is the time of year for optimism. This early in the season, anything is possible.
Now Washington starting 5, Poole and Kispert at the 1 and 2. Kyle Kuzma out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for San Antonio, Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Zach Collins. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Now here's Vassell. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas. Poole outside. Pass to Kispert. Shot left block. And Valanciunas with the bucket on the assist from Kispert.
I'll tell you, that's a big-time finish through contact. Jonas Valanciunas takes the bump, doesn't worry about it, just goes right through the strength.
Now here's Vassell. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Kispert outside. Tipped away. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And the basket by Castle.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
On the wing, Bey. He's guarded by Vassell. Kuzma for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Here's Poole. After the basket by San Antonio. Paul with the double. Kuzma, that's good.
Kyle Kuzma right there, folks, showing you he is willing to mix it up to get a bucket.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Paul against Poole. Collins with a screen on Poole. Here's Paul. Rejected by Valanciunas. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Vassell. Sinks it from distance. Vassell's got 5 points.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Wizards trail by 6. Kispert outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Rejected by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Vassell. He's got 5. No good on the quick 3. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense, we have to talk and we have to know where he is. Expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. San Antonio in second.
Well, you have to like the way they moved the ball last season. Guys were passing it around unselfishly. That was reflected in their assist totals.
It's stolen by Poole. Pass to Kispert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And we're getting a little deeper into the season now, Doris. For teams off to slow starts, how do they kick it into gear?
I think the answer, BA, is probably contingent on what is at the core of the problem. Did you start the season with injuries? Are there young players on your roster who now are expected to fulfill greater roles? I mean, so much goes into getting into a rhythm and a role. One of the things you have to know is, does the system fit the personnel we have? And if one of those two things don't mesh, something has to give.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Washington. They trail by 1. Pass to Valanciunas. Down low. Here's Kuzma. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Poole against Paul. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Kispert. Rebounded by Castle. The Spurs have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's Johnson. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, I mean, he wants those close-in shots.
Poole, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Poole. From downtown. The rebound by the Spurs.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
And he makes a first.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
And so Vassell nails both of them. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Paul. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Collins. The shot off that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Here's Kispert. Goes back up. Collins with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the Wizards making a change here. Bagley's checked in. That's good from Paul. And if you're a longtime Washington Wizards fan, you have to be pining for the glory days, Doris.
And think how far back those glory days were, the 1970s. Back then they made 4 finals and won 1 championship. But since that point, BA, they haven't even made a conference finals. And yet again, they are in a rebuild. Incredible. It shows you what a smart play call can get you. Jordan Poole had all the room he needed there.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Spurs making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Spurs lead by 3. Pass to Castle. Vassell against Bay. And stolen by Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Jones. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's Vassell. Nails it from 3. Vassell's got 10.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Outside Bagley. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Zach Collins. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
The first free throw is good. Dorsey, look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
B.A., I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Man, both free throws good for Bagley.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. To the paint. Here's Vassell. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Butler's checked in for Washington. San Antonio on D. It's a three-point game. Puts one up from 19. And yep, it's good. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
It was textbook rim protection in that game, taking real pride in shutting down the other team.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
And it's Washington with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Brogdon from outside, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Understand this, if Malcolm Brogdon is on the three-point line, you better get a hand up and contest. Nicely done.
Sohan outside to the middle. And stolen by Bagley. And here's the fast break. Here's Sarr. And the layup is good off the glass. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Now here's Brogdon in the game against Houston. Very impressive. The putback. Sohan with a rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Brenham. Puts up a three. First shot won't go.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Brogdon. And Washington again with the bucket.
Yeah, you must have an understanding of what the defense is going to do when you play pick and roll. Malcolm Brogdon, yes, that's in his tool bag too.
Johnson a screen on Butler. Here's Jones. And no good. The dry spell continues.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Bagley. Inside. Here's Sarr. Another shot. Rebound San Antonio.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Butler with a steal. He's all alone. And it's Butler with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Jones. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Sacramento. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson passes to Mamukelashvili. Second chance shot. Can't get the layup. And Washington with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Butler. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Jones feels it out. Fires for 3. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Wizards leading by 8. Outside Brogdon. They set a pick. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Mamukelishvili. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Jones. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. He's off on the first. For San Antonio, Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. And it's Champagnie in for Johnson. And a change for the Wizards. Holmes is checked in. He hits the second from the line. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Brogdon. Beyond the arc. Rebound by San Antonio.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Barnes with it. Now guarded by Butler. Lets it go from 14. Barnes, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And it's Brogdon missing. Jones against Butler. Here's Jones. A deep three. And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Washington Wizards closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Wizards leading by 7. And so in the game for Washington. Rashawn Holmes is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Bey in at the 3. Now here's Poole. 23 points his last outing. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Coulibaly for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, you want to see that level of unselfishness from Jordan Poole, wanting to involve his open teammates.
Here's Barnes. Back to Vassell. And there's the screen. Castle for 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And how's that for a response? Castle coming back with the revenge 3.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Here's Vassell. After the basket by Washington. And there's the rejection. Bey outside. Poole outside. Back to Bey. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Champagnie. Spurs trail by 9. Out to the right wing. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. Pass to Bey from the arc. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Here's Bey. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense. Bey's got 8 points.
You're going all out. Bey rushes back on the fast break.
Barnes with a screen on Bey. Here's Vassell. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Poole outside. Pass to Bay. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
All about confidence in these moments. Bay able to attack immediately.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. For San Antonio, Collins, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Keldon Johnson comes in for Barnes. And it's Chris Paul in for Champagnie. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Washington. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Collins outside. Collins a screen. 6 to shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Kuzma. Great positioning on the putback. Kuzma's got his second basket of the game.
When your teammate makes a steal, your first thought is, I'm sprinting the floor. Kyle Kuzma does just that.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. And it's Washington with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Poole with the ball. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Back to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
This guy came over from Lithuania with an ability to play pick-and-roll basketball, and he's only gotten better during his time in the NBA.
Vassell finds Collins. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Here's Coulibaly outside for Bay. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 12. Pass to Johnson. It's stolen by Kuzma. And here's Poole, covered by Johnson. Wow, so hard to stop Poole on the break.
You know, wherever Jordan Poole is, you have to be aware, but especially in transition with that speed.
There's a screen by Johnson. Castle for 3. Rebound Washington. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Kuzma outside. To the inside. The jump hook. And Chris Paul clears it away.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
The Wizards give up possession. And let's see what Washington has coming up. On Friday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
And for that game against the Celtics, I'm sure they've been waiting for that one, and they're eager to see how they measure up against a quality opponent.
Sohan's checked in for Paul. Sarr's checked in for Washington. Kispert comes in for Coulibaly. Here's Vassell, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Vassell outside. Blocked again! Now here's Kuzma. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Poole against Vassell. And that one's good. Poole's got 6. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Washington shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he drops a first. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Bagley's checked in for Washington. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Poole.
Yes, solid shooter at the stripe. Bay really confident when he has freebies to shoot.
And is blocked. Kispert up top, covered by Johnson. Here's Brogdon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 7.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now here's Johnson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside Brogdon, driving to the basket. Rebound by San Antonio. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them. Good work there as it goes.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards.
Who's watching here?
Pass to Bay. There's the triple. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Sohan outside. There's the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey.
And I love the physical play from Sohan inside, mixing it up with the defense and drawing the foul.
Butler's checked in for Bey. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Outside Brogdon. To the paint. Here's Bagley. Second chance effort. And he lays it in. Bagley's got 7.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact, this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Here's Collins. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, good D by Bagley.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Back to Kispert. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Branham. Pass to Sohan. Sarr pulls it in. Washington leading by 20.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
And here's Brogdon. He has 7. And here's Butler outside. His first miss. 3 for 4 in this contest now. Here's Sohan. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Sohan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Down low. Stolen by Collins. With the drive. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
Washington's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Bagley sets a screen. Brogdon, the pass to Bagley. Stolen by Collins. And it's Sohan off the drive. And there's the call on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul of the game.
This game will get even further away from them if they can't protect the ball.
And the Spurs with some changes. Mamukelashvili comes in for Collins. And it's Barnes in for Sohan. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Holmes, he's checked in for Sarr. Now here's Brogdon. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Can't hit from in close.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Shots blocked.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
I love the competitive edge Johnson plays with, scoring on the D with tenacity.
Here's Brogdon following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Kispert, takes the three. Rebounded by Johnson.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Jones. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. The three. Washington with a rebound. They led the game at one point by 20. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
San Antonio with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. Johnson with it, now guarded by Butler. Johnson against Butler. The three ball. And Johnson is good for three. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Now Brogdon. He's got 9. Outside Butler. Three-pointer Kispert. Drops in the three. Kispert's got 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
It's been all about... All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look at the players of the week. In the Eastern Conference, Paul George.
It's been vintage Paul George making his presence felt at both ends.
And that jumper's been pure, too. Swish! Another year, another award for PG-13. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Washington Wizards.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to root them out, yeah, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Devin Vassell, he's been playing really well.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
So it's Washington now. 16-point lead. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. Zach Collins out there with Johnson. And it's Vassell in at the three, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Oh, my goodness. The confidence it takes to pull from that deep. Jordan Poole has it. Yes, sir.
Outside Johnson. Collins a screen. It's Johnson with a drive. Nice D from Valanciunas.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Three-pointer Kispert. And again, it's Washington with a three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Castle. Poole against Paul. And there's the drive.
Well, for Chris Paul, the ability to dribble, drive, and draw contact has been one of the defining characteristics of his game.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. The first one falls. Paul hits them both.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the great floor generals to ever play the game. He is the maestro at orchestrating offense.
Kuzma with a screen on Paul. Kuzma outside. And the Wizards with another three.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Poole. 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Bay from long range. Rebounded by Castle.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Vassell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Poole outside. Pass to Kispert. Jacks up a 3. The shot misses. Spurs trail by 21. Paul with it. Guarded by Poole. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, great finish from Johnson, leaving no room for error with the slam.
Bay outside. Launches a 3. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to review the game plan. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Saddiq Bey.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. And stolen by Bey. Here's the 3. It's Kuzma with the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
For San Antonio, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Johnson. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. The drive by Poole over Castle. That one's wide left. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Koulibaly. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And it's the 2K leaderboard. team leaders in blocks last season. In third, the Spurs.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season, they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one. And Washington making a change here. Sarge checked in. That one misses. San Antonio shooting a low 29% since halftime. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Vassell against Bay. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And one thing you know about Bay, he invites contact.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And also, guys, the tenacity they've shown on the defensive end has been something else. Look at how many blocks they've tallied thus far.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Paul will bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Champagny. Collins outside. And here's Sohan. Fires from deep. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Coulibaly's got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Sohan with the ball. Kuzma on him. Great open look there. Vassell's got 5 points now this quarter.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Outside Coulibaly. Paul against Poole. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Collins. Here's Champagny. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Inside. Here's Kuzma. And the basket is good. Kuzma's got 9 points.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
To the middle. Oh, they get a hand on it. Collins passes to Vassell. Collins with a screen on Bay. Pulls it. Vassell can't get it to go. Washington leading by 20. Pass to Bay. Takes a 3. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Up top, Collins. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Give him 8.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Poole, the pass to Kuzma. Drains the triple.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Vassell against Bay. Collins with a screen on Bay. To the inside. And the dunk by Bay.
Yeah, and Bay showing us a little of everything tonight. I mean, he's been terrific.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Vassell. Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. Vassell's got 8 here in this quarter.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. A different look for San Antonio. Mamakelishvili's checked in for Collins. Barnes comes in for Vassell. And it's Trey Jones in for Paul. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Washington. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Bay. Here's Koulibaly.
Hey, balance it out.
Here's Brogdon. Poole for three. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First one falls for him. So he gets them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Washington leading by 21. Brogdon with the ball. He's got 9. Poole outside. Pass to Sarr. There's the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Jones has got 4 rebounds in the game. Sohan outside. And he drives in. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now.
Hey, yo, right here.
Rebounded by Champagny. Spurs trail by 21. Back to Jones. Pass to Champagny. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. The 3 is up. Pure from 3-point range. Jones has got 6 points.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now here's Brogdon. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Sohan with the ball. And it's Holmes picking him up. Pass to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Drives to the hoop. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Big man coming through. I love seeing Sarr punch it home like this.
And here's Sohan. 6 points for him. 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Sarr. It's Poole on the wing. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Poole. To the paint. Here's Sarr. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Yeah, easy enough for the 7-footer. Sarr bringing the house down.
Here's Mamakelishvili. Here's Champagny. Guarded by Brogdon. Now here's Barnes. They set the screen. The 3. They get it back. Here's Champagny. He drops it from range. 5 points in the game.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the 3-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Poole. Here's Sarr. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sarr's got 6 here in the quarter.
They've toned down their 3-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Down low. Here's Sohan. The rebound by the Wizards.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Spurs trail by 21. Pass to Jones. And that's a foul called on Rashawn Holmes. That's his first foul of the game. Castle's checked in for Sohan. A big group substitution here for Washington. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Holmes. Bagley comes in for Sarr. Kispert's checked in for Koulibaly. And Butler is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Washington on D. Outside Jones. Count it. Good. Jones has gotten his third basket of the night.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Now Poole. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Poole's got 15 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Saddiq Bey. Then there's Corey Kispert. And it's Butler in at the point. Jones, the pass to Collins. Johnson with it. And stolen by Bagley.
After being so smart with the ball in the first half, he's gotten a bit careless.
And the shot goes.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Johnson. On the wing, Vassell. He's covered by Bey. Vassell outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Bagley. Vassell can't get it to go. And for Washington, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Bagley is screen on Jones. Butler with the ball. Pass to Kispert. Bagley for three. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Vassell with it. He's picked up by Kispert. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Butler taking his time here. Valanciunas with a screen on Jones. Bey outside. Pass to Kispert. The three is up. Three-pointer. And it's Bey. That time on the assist from Kispert. Kispert's got his 3rd assist of the night. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Now Johnson. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Vassell against Bey. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Outside Butler. Valanciunas with a screen on Jones. That's good from Butler. The Spurs making a switch here. Paul's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Kuzma's checked in for Bagley. Butler hits them both. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Brogdon's checked in for Butler. Wizards leading by 20. And the dunk by Bay.
Yeah, flashing that athleticism, Bay really packs a punch on these dunks.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Vassell. And there's a pick. Inside. Clock at 6. Brogdon with the ball. Picked up by Collins. And it's blocked by Collins. Kispert outside. Now Valanciunas. He's guarded by Paul. Second shot opportunity. Valanciunas can't get it to go. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Pass to Castle. The putback. Rebounded by Kuzma. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's Brogdon. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Paul passes to Collins. Back to Paul. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Washington. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Bay. Let's go with a 3. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Johnson with it. Collins with a screen on Kuzma. Here's Johnson. Look it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Kispert outside. Pass to Valanciunas. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Branham's checked in for San Antonio. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Washington. Coulibaly comes in for Bay. The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
More of a traditional center, Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
Pass to Vassell. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple. Vassell's got 17 points here in the second half.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And Holmes with the block. Pass to Kispert. Back to Brogdon. Holmes, a screen on Paul. Here's Brogdon. Rebounded by Branham.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Vassell against Valanciunas. To the middle. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. Pass to Kispert from deep. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 5th assist in this one.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Paul taking his time here. Vassell finds Paul to the inside. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, like an artist getting creative in the air. He can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fun.
Outside Paul. It's tipped. Collins with a screen on Brogdon to the paint. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Washington has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Kispert outside. 4-3. Rebound by San Antonio. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. And he makes it on the layup. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Saddiq Bey.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Bagley's checked in for Washington. Butler comes in for Kispert. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Here's Collins, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
And the Wizards' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Bey outside. Kuzma for 3. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Well, smart enough to know if there's going to be congestion in there when he's attacking. Barnes gets to that in-between game.
Bagley sets a screen. It's Poole with a drive. Tries again. Rebound by San Antonio. Now here's Vassell. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
Bey outside. Kuzma outside. And the 3 off target. Spurs trail by 21. Up top, Vassell. Defended by Kuzma. Pass to Castle. The shot won't fall. Oh, some solid defense from Poole. The Wizards shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Now here's Bagley. Here's Poole. Takes the 3. Poole can't get that one to fall. Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around. You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, Got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
And the Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Wizards.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Saddiq Bey.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he can't get the first one. Mamukelashvili's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Paul. So he can't get either to fall. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 14-6 run. Mamukelashvili. That three's off the mark.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Butler passes to Bagley. Inside. Beyond the arc. Butler, that one's good.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And here's Vassell. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything